You're watching NBC5 News at 11.
Developing right now this midday, police are investigating a shooting at the General Motors assembly facility in Arlington. It happened this morning at around 6:30 in the parking lot of the plant on the 2500 block of Abrams Street near Highway 360. And that's where we find NBC5's Larry Collins live. Larry?
Good morning. Yeah, new information coming in from Arlington Police this midday. Let me walk you through what we know as of right now. Police do tell me at a little after 6:30 this morning, officers responded to the parking lot of the General Motors plant for a reported shooting. They found a 24-year-old man with multiple gunshot wounds. He was then transported to a local hospital with serious injuries. We're told that the suspected shooter, whose identity has not been released, left the parking lot immediately after that shooting. Police say a short time later, the suspect called 911, told dispatchers he had been involved in that incident. Police say officers went to his location and detained him there. That man is currently being questioned with criminal charges possibly pending. Police say this appears to be an isolated incident. They do think the suspect and the victim knew each other.
Okay, definitely an isolated incident, definitely a confrontation between two gentlemen. And it honestly, I have to applaud the shooter in this situation for calling the police and trying to get ahead of the situation because he knew it was going to go down. So, you know, that in itself is a positive. If we can't get any positives from a person being shot at a GM plant. And of course, you know, once again, this is just putting a bad spin on GM. I don't know a lot about Arlington, but it's definitely going to put a bad spin on GM. And of course, it's going to put a bad spin on black people because you know what, both of them is black.
Did not go into further detail, though, about their connection to each other. Now, throughout the morning, there were heavy police presence that could be seen in that parking lot. It included several police units and a crime scene vehicle. Around a dozen crime scene markers could be seen from an aerial view from Texas Sky Ranger. Now, we have reached out to General Motors for further information. As of this midday, we have not heard back. I want to give you a little bit of background. This facility has been in Arlington for more than 70 years. It employs around 5,000 people. Again, there does not appear to be any threat to the general public or those employees who remain at the plant this midday. Live in Arlington, Larry Collins, NBC5.
Larry, thank you.
Now, who believes that this incident was over a girl, woman, whatever you want to say? Who believes that? Put your hands up if you believe that it was over a girl. We often see situations where two men will get into a confrontation and, you know, dollars to donuts, most cases, it's over some woman. And, you know, it's just bad. I mean, my whole thing is that when did the world become a place where, you know, people could just shoot like that and it'd be cool? People would have guns and shoot people in parking lots for whatever the case may be. You know, we reached a time and place where, you know, you could easily end confrontations by a decent conversation or just figuring out what's truly going on, you know. But I mean, we still run into situations where we continue to see people just shooting each other, killing each other, you know, injuring each other over some of this stupidest stuff, and it's just crazy. So, you know, we can definitely say, you know, in most cases, not all, but in most cases, that, you know, situations like this are mostly over women. But let's check out another quick story, see if we can figure out, you know, a little bit more information that was kind of vague. That story was vague. Let's check out, see if we can find another story that's telling pretty much a little bit more information. Have us a picture of the suspect. Figure out truly what's going on. Breach, you know what I mean? So let's check out
a disagreement between two Arlington General Motors workers ended with A disagreement between two Arlington General Motors workers ended with a shooting in a parking lot.
Police say 26-year-old Larry Hines called 911 after the shooting and told dispatchers he was involved. He's now charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Fox 4's Amelia Jones has more on this entire investigation so far. Amelia.
Steve, Heather, Arlington police say officers found a firearm inside 26-year-old Larry Hines' apartment. They also shared Hines and the victim knew each other. They both worked the overnight shift at the GM plant and were leaving work when the shooting happened.
Oh, snap.
An Arlington police squad car remains parked out front of the General Motors Assembly Plant in Arlington after a shooting Tuesday morning. Around 6:30 a.m., Arlington police say two employees leaving the overnight shift got into a verbal argument that escalated when one pulled out a gun and fired multiple times.
I'd be truly upset if it's not over a woman. But of course, you know, I've been wrong before, and it's definitely a situation where I could say I could be wrong again. But we talking about two dudes that worked with each other, so they probably knew each other fairly well, you know, and the argument would lead to a shooting. It's just the whole concept that you would, you know, which probably, that's what I'm saying. You know, what kind of what kind of arguments would get men to pull out a gun and shoot another man? You know what I mean? And what does that say about the person that shot him? It says a lot. Can't, you know, deal with confrontation. You can't deal with frustration. You have to pull out a gun and shoot this dude. And as far as we know, the other dude didn't have a gun. He wasn't threatening him in any way. It wasn't self-defense situation. You just stupid ass just pulled out a gun and shot this dude because y'all was having an argument. I'm saying, and in most of these cases, if there's an argument and somebody shoots somebody, specifically dudes, probably over a woman.
4-year-old man was taken to the hospital in critical condition.
While we were out there responding and working to get him to the hospital, we received a 911 call from a man who told dispatchers that he had been involved in the shooting, and he was calling from a different location, an apartment complex that's not too far from the scene.
26-year-old Larry Hines was arrested at his apartment on Viridian Village Drive and is currently charged with 1 count of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Police say officers found a firearm when they searched Hines' apartment, and ballistics testing is underway. GM is cooperating with police in the investigation.
They provided evidence that was very crucial in this case. When we arrived on scene, there were actually, I guess they have some type of medical staff there on scene who were already tending to the victim by the time first responders got there, so that no doubt was a big help as well.
That was always a plus when, you know, I worked in the factory, and even when I worked at an Otis elevator for a little while, and they had their doctor got like deathly ill, and they had to have somebody work in the medical office. And since I had I had my CNA license, and I had a little bit of medical experience from other tours, they threw me in the medical office, right? And the thing about it was, it wasn't a lot of incidents that I dealt with, but at the time there was a big brown recluse spider outbreak. There was brown recluse spiders, and they were biting people pretty much around the factory, or even in the factory. And brown, you know, that's brown recluse spider bites is something else. So I've dealt with a lot of those. Dealt with you know, somebody smashing their finger in a machine and shit like that. But it is a great thing that these facilities have medical staff on site, because, you know, working with big machinery and accidents do happen. So, you know, if there's somebody there to tend to a person immediately, it's always a plus. So shout out to GM for having that.
Police did not reveal the nature of the argument that led to the gunfire. Due to the severity of his injuries, Arlington police investigators have not spoken with the victim yet.
I bet your ass we do know what happened. Now, of course, we're speculating. We don't know. These fools could have just been having an argument over, you know what I'm saying, who wasn't working fast enough, or you know, something silly like that. But I would even beg to venture that they were arguing about a woman, and I would beg to venture that the woman worked at the plant too. Because, I mean, we're talking about close vicinity. We're talking about people who know each other, people who've dealt with each other for quite some time. What would bring him to shoot this cat? What would be the argument about? Something at work? Something you did at work? Did you eat this dude's sandwich out the refrigerator in the break room or some shit like that? I'm gonna shoot you over you eating my sandwich? Some of y'all, man. It's over some woman. I'll bet you cash money she work at the facility. Who do you get you all every time?
Detectives are still interviewing witnesses.
That's something our detectives are still in the process of doing, is making sure that they've talked to everybody who may have been in the area or identified everybody that might have any information that they could use.
The victim's name has not been shared. Arlington police say he is stable but remains in critical condition. Hines will be booked into the Tarrant County Jail.
All right, so yeah, it's just sad and stupid, and it's all kinds of dumb. I mean, this is a place of business, and mind you, over the course of many moons, I've seen several shootings at dealerships. It's weird. I don't know. There was shooting when I worked at CDJR. There was a shooting at a Ford store that I was, just part-time working at for a little while. A customer came in and shot a service advisor over there. So, we can say that dealerships have their problems, and, they definitely are issues that happen at dealerships, specifically with the employees on each other or problems like that. You deal with that every day. But for it to come to a point where you're whipping out a gun and shooting a cat and risking spending the rest of your life in jail, it's just stupid. It's just so stupid. I mean, the dude called the police, so he knew they was gonna find him. He knew he was gonna get in trouble for shooting the dude. And anyway, what's in people's minds? How were you being raised that you think shooting this dude is okay? And it's like, it's really like people are, before they do this dumb shit, they don't, it doesn't register in their brain what they're doing and what it's gonna cause for the rest of their lives. It is to some degree that situation that we used to talk about back in the day, where if you have a gun, you almost feel like you have to use it. You ever heard that? People say that all the time. Hey, you got a gun, man, you have to use it. Bro. That's some dumb shit. You got a gun, you keep that in a safe place, and you only go get it when you truly need to use it. And we don't live in a world where there's a lot of times where you have to use your gun. We don't live, well, I take that back. Certain areas of the United States and the world, you probably do need to carry a gun. But one place I'm damn for sure that you don't need to carry a gun is at a GM plant that you work at. So now your dumb ass is not only going to go to jail for who knows how long, you're going to lose a very good job, because factory jobs are very good jobs. They pay very well. I'm pretty sure the Jackson ain't a cheap apartment complex. You've lost all that. No matter what happens in trial, no matter if you get off, no matter if you had a good reason for shooting that dude, and you get off, you don't get off on the charges. You lost that job, bro. No motherfucker gonna hire you to work at their job after you shot somebody in the parking lot. Ain't nobody gonna hire your ass at all. You gonna have this situation messes this dude's life up forever, bro. Let us be straightforward and honest that, as people of color, this is one of the most detrimental things that we deal with, because there is just way too many of our people with the idea, the thought that they can whip out a gun and shoot somebody if they have a disagreement with them. It's gonna be okay. It's okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go and get up out of y'all. I am Chris. I thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Car Concierge Show. Please hit the like, share, subscribe button. Hit me in DMs if you have any questions, and I'm out. Peace.